Which of the following curves represents the Boyle's law? If you remember, what was Boyle's law? It was the ideal gas equation at a constant temperature. That is, PV is equal to K. This was what the Boyle's law was. So let's see the first graph. It is a graph between pressure and volume. Between pressure and volume, we have the equation as PV is equal to K, which is the equation of a hyperbola, which is rectangular in nature. And a rectangular hyperbola looks like this. Analytically, we can say that as V goes to infinity, that is this part of the graph, P goes to 0. And as P goes to infinity, that is this part, V goes to 0. So the first option is correct. Let's look at the second option. It is a graph between 1 by P and V. So we can write our equation as PV is equal to K and write it as V is equal to K by P, or V is equal to K times 1 by P, right? Now the equation has to have a form of Y is equal to mx. So at Y we have 1 by P. So this is Y is equal to x. So we can write it as K 1 times x is equal to Y. So this is a straight line graph. And so option B is also correct. Now for the third graph, we have PV versus V. Now PV, as we calculated here, was a constant for the Boyle's law. So be any value of V, PV has to remain constant. That is a straight line. So option C is also correct. Now there's a graph between P and 1 by V. So rewriting our equation, PV is equal to K as P is equal to K times 1 by V. P is Y and K is M and 1 by V is X. So it is the equation of a straight line, again passing through the origin. So option D is also correct. So for this question, all four options are absolutely correct.